Greetings and welcome to Fallout 4. I'm Patronus. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That'd be a big help. Let's get in the video. So, I saw a comment on one of my videos talking about a survival playthrough, and that kind of gave me the idea to make this video. Survival changes the game. It's a completely different beast. It changes things and makes things a bit more challenging, and I would say more annoying, in my experience. One of those is saving. You can't quick save and you can't hard save anymore. You can only save by sleeping in beds. By sleeping. And so this game, the survival mode, really pushes you towards using the settlement system a lot. You can only get a good sleep in a bed. You won't get good sleep on a sleeping bag or on a mattress. When you sleep in a bed, you'll get the well-rested bonus, but you'll actually get sleep. Like, if you sleep in a sleeping bag or on a mattress, you won't get full sleep. You'll get partial sleep. In fact, you can only sleep so many hours on each one of these. I think you can sleep about 3 hours in a sleeping bag, and maybe a little bit more on a mattress, but you will never get a full amount of sleep. You'll only get that in a bed. So, a bed in a settlement, or a bed in like Diamond City when you pay for it. Now, the game considers these two. The game considers sleeping bags and mattresses to be dirty, and so you run the risk of getting diseases. Now, diseases and illnesses are another one of those things that's been added to survival mode to make things a bit more challenging. Those illnesses will cause things such as you to eat more food, or to drink more water, or to sleep more, or to eat more often, drink more often, or sleep more often. And that really affects your gameplay. So it's best to manage your diseases, or try to prevent them as much as possible. Now, if you do get a disease, you can get rid of it by taking some what is it here? By taking antibiotics. You can get antibiotics by buying them from merchants. You can find them out in the world through exploring. Or if you have the perks, you can actually craft them. Here it requires a rank 1 in Chemist, but Chemist requires 7 intelligence to even get access to begin with. And of course, then you have to find the actual, stuff. Now, there are a few things in the game that you can craft off the bat that you don't need perks for. And that's, anodyne, antimicrobial, and stimulant. These things can help reduce your chances of getting sick or getting things like infections or parasites. Now, you can get infections from animal attacks, and you get parasites from eating uncooked animal meat. So the best thing to do is to try to avoid getting sick is don't sleep in dirty bedding, no sleeping bags or mattresses, just sleep in a bed like normal, and cook all your food. Not only that, if you drink dirty water, there's a good chance you're going to get sick as well. You're going to get an illness as well. So don't drink dirty water. So obviously, if you want to make sure that you want food, but you don't want to eat it raw, so you cook it, but you actually have to get the food, right? Now, this is right here's the tip. Come down here to Sunshine Tidings Co-op, just south of Sanctuary and Abernathy, and pick up this item. The Wasteland Survival Guide number 9, Hunting in the Wastes. This will permanently increase the amount of meat you get off of animals. So, rad roaches, rad stags, mongrels, bloatflies. I think mutant hounds. I might be wrong there. Death claws. But like I said, this doesn't affect all animals. Like, I don't think it affects mutant hounds. It won't affect certain variety of Mirelurks, and it does not affect mole rats, which I think I already said. For some reason, they just doesn't affect them. I guess it maybe it'd make it too easy if it did. I don't know. So yeah, once you have your meat, I'm sorry, once you have your meat from your animals, just kill them. I'm sorry, just cook it and you're good to go. For your water, don't drink dirty water. I mean, you can collect dirty water and you can go to a cooking station and make clarified water, but that's a bit too much effort. Just gather up some scrap. There's plenty here in Sanctuary. Build 2 water purifiers, stick them in the river, and then power them with a medium generator, and you'll have enough water for the entire game. It's great. Now, there's been also a few things changes. Oh, I completely forgot. One of the other things you cannot do in survival is you can't save, right? But you also can't use your console if you're on PC. If you're on PC, you don't have access to the console, so you can't change your field of view, which from some people might be a deal killer. If you can't change your FOV, then it might affect how you see the game. It might give people some headaches, might give them motion sickness. I've heard things like that. So survival on PC might not be the best option, even though, because you can't change your field of view. Almost forgot about that. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, weight and health. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one. So here we go. Weight. Weight is reduced in survival for that little extra challenge, and to increase your carrying capacity, you need to increase your strength, or go with the perks that can do that for you. Lone Wanderer can increase how much you'll carry weight, as well as Strong Back can increase your carry weight. Here's the thing though. Most of the perks after the first 2 really only affects your ability to run and fast travel. Run and fast travel. But here's the thing, do not become over encumbered in survival, because you could actually injure your character by doing so. And then you would have to repair that injury with a stim pack. And the only way you can repair crippled limbs in this game, in survival, is with a stim pack. Now here's the thing I completely forgot about food. If you become hungry, you have to eat food to sate that hunger. So when you're hungry, if you're hungry, you know how you're here for the purified water, hit HP at 40? If you're hungry, that HP will be 0. You will not be able to recover health using food if you're hungry. You have to sate your hunger first before health will start being recovered from food. Also, and this is a silly one, health regeneration has been greatly reduced, or health recovery has been greatly reduced. So it takes much longer for you to recover health than in a non-survival game. And that goes across for stim packs and food. So if you're in a situation where you have to heal yourself, it is best to run away from the enemy and then heal yourself, instead of stick around and possibly being wiped out while you're trying to eat, because that's really annoying. Or we'll stick around after you eat when you're trying to recover health. That's really annoying. Also, health is reduced, as you probably saw. Health is also greatly reduced. So you take less damage. You can die faster because you have less health. Also, they've changed up how damage is dealt in survival. You do more damage, but you also take more damage. And same thing with the enemies. The enemies do more damage, but they also take more damage. So you can kill them faster, but they can also kill you faster. So you got to be careful on that one there. And if you're out in the world, it is best to use these two here, the mattress and sleeping bag, as like quick save. So like save in your bed before heading out, and then on your way to wherever you're going, if there's like a bed to sleep in or like a mattress, just sleep there and then continue on. It's just there to, so that your run back isn't so super long. Anyway. And here's one thing. Fast travel. Fast travel is disabled. You can't fast travel in survival. The closest thing you're going to get to fast traveling in this game is going to be the Brotherhood of Steel and their vertibirds. I think you get access to a vertibird if you're with the railroad at the end of the game, but I am uncertain. And this last bit right here is more or less just kind of like a tip, maybe like a little helpful tip thing. South of here, in this location right here, is a place called Grey Garden. In Grey Garden, they grow potatoes, moot fruit, and corn. Go down there, get those 3 items, and then go to whatever your settlement is, whether it's Abernathy or Sanctuary or wherever, and just plant, yourself a bunch of moot fruit and corn and potatoes, and you will be able to use those to make yourself some vegetable starch, which is an adhesive. And one of the big reasons why people go out searching in the world for the resource grind is to find, tape or adhesive or glue or whatever. And if you have a ready supply here, where your settlers are growing this stuff for you, as long as you got purified water, which I got a bunch right now because of my water purifiers, you're set. All you really need to do then is just kind of pick and choose what you need out in the world to build your armor or build your weapons that you want to use. And as long as you got settlers growing your items for vegetable starch, you're set. You don't really need to do too much in the way of hunting when it comes to glue. I think that's everything that I can think of right now. If there's something else that I did not mention that you might know about, hey, go ahead and feel free to, put it in the comments below. If you have any questions about survival mode, I have not completed the game on survival mode. I haven't gotten around to do that due to time restraints in life. I have a life in general outside of the YouTube. Feel free to ask. I'll try to get back to you on that one there. I don't recall any other more useful items other than the Wasteland Survival Guide when it comes to collecting, resources. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can really think of. Hopefully this video was helpful. I apologize if my voice sounds weird. I'm kind of getting over some sort of weird sinus thing. It's not COVID, it's something else. I hope it's not a sinus infection. I've already had one of those. I don't want to do that again. But yeah, hey, thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. If you stuck through this video, hey, please consider subscribing if you're new. That'd be great. Hey, have a great day.